Hello everyone, this is Hodora and today we're gonna talk about how to get every reward from the Great Rift that just opened this week. And I really ask you to do this because the reward is weekly. So there is two types of reward from this one. The first one is a ranking reward. This one is fine. You can stay at the bottom and you will get at least 5 prism lens. Even if you are at the top, the lens doesn't increase, right? It's always 5. What increases is a little bit of crafting currency, seasonal currency, and different color of badge that you get. That's all. So you don't have to worry about this too much. As long as you play, even on the lower difficulty one, you're gonna get 5 prism lens for free. And that is just for the ranking. There is another type of rewards that give to you. These are individual reward. First we have record reward, which gonna give you reward depend on how good you are, right? It's gonna only count your best record. And the maximum you want to reach is 500,000. I'm gonna show you guys today what is the minimum you need to do to get 500,000. But if you cannot push to this, at least try to maximize weekly commemorative rewards. This one nothing special. Every week, this will reset weekly. Every week you can play as many times as you want, as long as your total score accumulate to 500,000. You're gonna get all these rewards for free, and it's reset every week. So right now there are only around 2 days and a half left for the first week before this was reset. So hurry it up. Right. Hurry up and try to get all of that. And that is all the reward we can get. So commemorative reward is easy to do. You don't need my advice for that. Ranking is meaningless unless you are try hard. So you don't need to worry about that. One thing that we need to worry about is getting 500,000. There is 2 things you need in order to get 500,000 score, right? First is you need a first team that can kill the phase 1 boss within 5 turns. I know, might be hard, but anyone with high DPS or high AoE damage should be able to do this as long as you build a deck good enough. I will show you guys. I think I'm gonna show you guys now and explain the boss mechanic as we go. And that is the first key. And the second key that we need is Tracer. Tracer with a save file with at least 2 shadow reload epiphany that give you heal when give you shadow dagger when you get a heal. 2 is barely enough. 3 gonna make it really comfortable to get 500,000. And this is, well, it's kind of hard to get, but remember, after the previous patch, you can get save data from the codex instead of from the lab 0. As long as you go into at least one of the dimensional tunnel during your codec run, those save files will be counted as seasonal save, and you can use that save in a seasonal event like the Great Rift in this one, right? So, Lab 0 doesn't have a good epiphany rate, doesn't have that much copy event. Just do whatever codec, whatever planet you find comfortable with and know what to aim for, right? In example, this one I run on the twin brother or twin sister, the planet number 2, right? that print number 2, there is a rare event that you can basically get a copy of any selected card you want. That is really easy to get, so I recommend you to do that. If you get this, you don't need to have classes. You can use whatever support or whatever DPS you need. I'm gonna show you guys with Ray, and I'm gonna continue here. Hopefully it's not gonna be too long, and the IG gonna be on my side. Alright, so for the first boss mechanic, you can see here, it's gonna summon the monster every single turn. And what you need to do for this boss is, at first you need to let the number go to 0 and let them make a buff before we clear any of these mobs. So we're gonna do this. Ooh, this is bad. Let's draw something. Okay, that's fine. And now that they buff this, it's gonna have this tag, right? Let name up thought. When another monster die, create thought piece into discard pile. Thought piece is the something you don't want to have, right? It's a debuff. And reduce this by 1. We want to reduce this to 0. I will show you guys after we reach 0 what's gonna happen, right? Okay, that must kill. This is kinda hard. Let's see if we can do this turn or not. That's good. For example, for me, at least for me, right? I play with Yugi, so Yugi is perfect fit for this. It should be fine. That's fine. Right, so that's 3 down, only 5 left. Yugi have AoE clear, so we are easy. And after we go down to 0, the boss gonna remove all of these thought piece, right? We don't want any of this. And give us something good instead. And of course, you don't need to do it in one turn. The number not gonna go up, it's gonna keep going down. But you need to clear all of them within 3 turns. Otherwise, the boss gonna just summon all of those thought pieces on your hand and you cannot do anything. Well, unless your DPS is Marin and can kill the boss in 2 or 3 turns, and then you don't need to worry about this mechanic. Just focus on the boss, because the score only count the damage you do to the boss, not to the minion. So anyway, let's go do all of this. And of course, as I said earlier, we need to do this within 5 turns. This is turn number 2. So how you're gonna do that is totally up to you. I cannot give you anything involved what you want to do for this, because it's really depends on what you have, right? On what team you have, what save data you have. This is kinda low, the damage, I mean. Usually I go faster than this, but this is fine. Okay, turn number 3. Okay, what do we have? Okay, we have that, so we can do this. We can draw this one. Draw another time. Do this. Do this. Alright. Should be able to clear all 8 stacks within this turn. You can see here, right? Countdown number 3, Survival Instinct. when this reaches 0, it will give all of the thought piece to your hand. Alright, what do we do? What do we do? Do this. I think I'm gonna do this. We want that. Sure. Alright. Same loop that we do before. This might look kinda perfect, but let me tell you, this team doesn't come together from planning. This is just what I have and somehow it fit together. That's why. Don't try to copy this. In my opinion, it's not gonna give you that much. Okay, we can do rally, I guess. Good. Good. What can we do? What can we do? What can we do? Well, can we kill this turn? Maybe. What do we have left? I can do this. Yeah. And discard this one. Really? Oh, I should discard the target spot instead to redraw that again. Alright, and then we gonna just boom, boom, boom. Sadly, it doesn't kill, but this is just turn number 4, right? So we should be able to kill next turn for sure. And boom, boom, boom. And if you don't need another card. Alright, that is all for the first boss. Second boss, this time, the reason that we want to have Tresa in this one is the same thing, right? The boss gonna have the first 2 turns to do the buff. So we're just gonna keep using all of this. And this time, it's a single target and the number will go down every time you hit the boss. And of course, you need to do this within 3 turns. And it's gonna trigger the same mechanic. If you did not do enough hit within 3 turns, it's gonna fill your hand with junk. If you do it within 3 turns, it will fill your hand with the card that can draw your entire hand. Sadly, with this setup, with 3 shadow reload, we gonna need to skip the first turn to do the setup. But that is fine. Right. And after this is mostly just spam. Spam heal and spam dagger. You can do this, I think. Why not, right? Also use this to gain more EP back. Not a good second turn, but yeah, ideally we should be able to delete all stack this turn. With Cassius, you can do that. With Hugo it's gonna be hard because this doesn't reduce from extra attack, only from the manual attack. But with Cassius, this number will go down really fast. Alright.
はーい、私やってみます。力になってみせます。
Alright,
準
good.
備できました。役に立ちましたか？
Good.
呼びました
Okay,
か？
we can do this.
力が湧いてきますね。
And remove this. Nice.
艦長、新確
Let's
認
go
し
our
ます。
card. Good, good, good.
艦長、はーい、
Actually, I forgot we have
支援します。
creator bread. Yeah, I should take this first before we do
す
another
べてを
thing.
飲み込む暗
So
闇。
that's fine, I guess.
失敗したらどうしよう。準備できました。身長、元気が出ましたか？艦長、
But yeah, really simple, right? If you have Tracer with, well, Mika and Ray, oh, actually these three are free units that you're gonna have on the start of the game. So there's nothing wrong with that.
準備できました。手伝います。艦長、失敗したら一番の苦痛を。
Alright. Again, we try to just read 500,000, right? We not try to min-max anything. As long as you have Tracer deck with 3 copy of Shadow Reroad, it's gonna be fine. It's gonna be more than fun.
艦長、私の不運は鋭いんだよ。
Okay, and we try to find curse because curse gonna put agony stack every card we use, include status element card.
倒れて。
Alright, one. Okay, that's good.
はーい、流れを感じます。そこどいて。呼びましたか？
If I do this, there is nothing to draw, maybe? Oh, there is vital. Good. And then.
は
We
ーい、
did first.
すべてを飲み込む暗闇。
Snack time. Remove whirlpool.
力が湧いてきますね。倒れて。
Actually, I want to remove this. Not whirlpool, but that's fine.
艦長、
Alright, and now we just spam. And I forgot we need to use her scout
倒れ
first
て。不運の弁護の
because it have agony in blend, right? If I can find one, where? This one. Every time the enemy gain agony, it's gonna gain another agony. We need to do that before we do the shadow dagger. I misplayed that, but
新確
don't
認。
worry. Don't worry.
倒れて。呼びましたか？任せてください。そこどいて。失敗したらどうしよう。倒れて。そこどいて。準備できました。元気が出ましたか？そこどいて。倒れて。そこどいて。倒れて。
Alright,
慎
we're
重
gonna
に
heal
力になって
first.
みせます。
Not enough. Okay,
艦
fine.
長、倒れて。そこどいて。倒れて。
It should be enough to use
一
Mika.
味違いますよ。
Good.
そこどいて。
Alright, time
流
for
れる水は
another, not another, more dagger.
準備できま。元気が出ましたか？倒れて。元気が出ましたか？そこどいて。
If you play with Cassius, I can tell you it's not gonna be this simple. You need to count your hand and do a lot of card juggling. That's why I prefer Ray, especially that we not try to get higher rank, right? We just want to get all reward, which is not that high, 500,000.
苦痛を。倒れて。
And we almost there already, as you can see. Okay,
艦長、
this
不運の弁
is
護なのか。
just gonna
準備で
attack.
きました。
That's good.
役に立ちましたか？
Ooh, this hand is bad. We don't have
慎
card
重に
draw.
失敗したらどうしよう。艦長、
Well, fine.
元気が出ま
Looks
した
like we
か？
cannot remove all of this
失敗
badly.
して。
So we need to do that next turn, not
準備
this
できま。元
turn.
気が出ましたか？艦長、失敗だ。慎重に。艦長、準備できます。手伝います。失敗して。闇の力で。艦長、
Alright. Well, there is nothing much anymore. I explained everything to you, so let's just try to do this quickly. And yeah, that's gonna be the end of the video. I'm just gonna stop talking now, and we gonna keep. I'm gonna keep doing this until the end. But you can see that damn it, the score is more than enough already. Alright, and that is all for me today. I hope you have fun playing video game. Good luck with your gacha. Also, good luck with your save data run. And see you again next time. For now, bye bye.
失敗苦しみは深まるだけ。呼びました私。いや、答えて。はーい、治癒します。倒れてる。確認します。答えて。倒れてる。呼びましたか。はーい。答えて。倒れてる。全てを飲み込む暗闇。そこどいて。倒れてる。一味違いますよ。そこどいて。力になってみせます。倒れてる。そこどいて。倒れてる。そこどいて。一番の苦痛を。倒れてる。呼びましたか。任せてください。役に立ちましたか。艦長、不運はどんなものかもうすぐわかるよ。はーい、全てを飲み込む暗闇。確認します。失敗したら艦長。呼びましたか。手伝います。準備できました。慎重。元気が出ましたか。失敗して。準備でき。元気が出ましたか。艦長。慎重。力になってみせます。失敗して。艦長、信じて。準備できました。手伝います。失敗した。艦長、失敗した。これで役に立てるなら。艦長、一番の苦痛を。失敗し。苦しみは深まるだけ。艦長、信じてるよ。はーい。呼びましたか。私。いや、答えて。失敗した。不運はどんなものか。艦倒れてる。闇の力で。そこどいて。倒れてる。そこどいて。倒れてる。そこどいて。元気が出ましたか。倒れてる。そこどいて。倒れてる。そこどいて。準備できました。確認します。失敗した。慎重。役に立ちましたか。呼びましたか。シェアします。艦長。艦長。準備できました。手伝います。失敗したら。艦長。失敗したら。終わらない苦しみの中で全部消えて。艦長、信じてた。力になってみせます。失敗したら。一番の苦痛を。 備できました。役に立ちましたか？艦長、苦しみは深まるだけ。はーい、手伝います。倒れてる。不運はどんなものか答えて。任せてください。倒れてる。呼びましたか？全てを飲み込む暗闇。答えて。確認します。倒れてる。艦長、はっ、答えて。倒れてる。答えて。これで役に立てるなら。倒れてる。失敗した。答えて。倒れてる。はーい。答えて。一味違いますよ。倒れてる。新元気が出ましたか？答えて。倒れてる。準備できました。倒れてる。元気が出ましたか？答えて。倒れてる。答えて。倒れてる。手伝います。答えて。倒れてる。答えて。倒れてる。一番の苦痛を。答えて。神のご加護に感謝いたします。私がですか？ありがとうございます。艦長のおかげで